Hey, friends. So, no more countdowns. We're beyond that now. Actually, we're like 2 plus, I think, right? Aren't we 2 plus? So, well, maybe we'll have a T plus thing. I don't know. But anyway, it was a late night last night. I was up until 3 o'clock in the morning editing that video until I finally got it put up on YouTube. And you folks are awesome. I just want to thank you for all the great comments. And those of you who were congratulating me on the retirement and all of that. It's a weird thing because I don't feel retired. I don't even know what that's supposed to feel like. I've been institutionalized my entire life. I went, right out of high school. I went into the Air Force, and that was the start of it. I've never been living on my own since then. So Ironwood Workman kind of was wondering about my biography. He asked me about what my job at the hospital was, and I guess I've never really expressed that on the channel. So what I did at Union Hospital is I was a biomedical technician. I took care of the maintenance and management of all patient-related medical equipment. So we did the calibrations, which these days nothing much needs calibrated, but we did all the repairs. We managed all the vendor repairs. We would have third-party people come in to do repairs that we weren't equipped to do. And I did that for 17 and a half years. Prior to that, I was an electronics engineer. I'm not degreed. Everything I learned from doing. But I did do engineering work for a small company out of North Canton, Ohio, called Graphic Enterprises. They had a very niche product. It was a large format laser printer that was targeted for the newspaper industry. This was back in the day when newspaper automation was just at its ground level. I mean, it was difficult for newspapers to proofread an 18 by 24 inch or 18 by 17 or 11 by 17 inch page without some way to print it. So we made laser printers that would allow them to proofread their papers before they would publish them. So, and a lot of you have probably heard of how newspapers used to do paste ups. They would put the pictures where the pictures are supposed to go, and they'd cut out the paragraphs and put those where those were supposed to go, and so on. And that ended that. They were able just to print directly from their computers to a piece of paper and proofread their content. So I did that for about I think it was about 11 years. I'm not exactly sure. And then prior to that, I was a military contractor, government contractor. I worked for an aerospace company, Ford Aerospace, out of Newport Beach, California. I did that for about 9 years, and then moved here to Ohio. And I'm glad I did, because this is where I met Suzie Q. She's over here, but she doesn't want to talk today, folks. She's just being that way. By the way, I am going to say that the reason you're seeing me here in front of the RV, we are out at SM Heartland today. Suzie came up with the impromptu idea of packing up the camper and headed out to SM Heartland and just camping out here for, I don't know how many days we're going to be here.
And I got to work the next 2 days.
Yeah, so she has to work. Guess what? I don't. So,
but I'll just leave from here. It's fine.
You can't see her, but she's right over there. She wanted to come out and hang out here. It's a beautiful day, folks. I just got to say, this is an awesome setting. I'm looking at a sunset. That's why I keep looking out over here. The sunset is beautiful. And we're just talking about things we want to do out here and all the work that needs to be done. Probably tomorrow I'll be doing some work. I'm going to take the brush hog out. I think I'm going to cut some briar patches down and just get those under control, just in this area that we call the circle. And we're going to get that done tomorrow. And I've got some more cleanup to do, so I'll be busting out the power saw for that, and we'll get that done. I've got more firewood to cut up and split down here in the circle as well, so we'll take care of that. Maybe start on that tomorrow too. But listen, the main reason I wanted to check in with you guys tonight was just to say thank you for the kind comments on yesterday's great reveal video. I appreciate that a lot. There was a lot of work put into that. Uh, and I realized after I put the video up, I had a misspelling one of the in one of the phrases there. I forget which one it was, but you know what? I know you people are gracious. You kind of overlook those things. So thank you so much for being the way you are. You folks are awesome. I am gonna cut this thing off right now. We're gonna go eat. We're gonna go. Susie's gonna go cook up at the cabin, I think, and we're gonna call it a day. So thank you for your kindness. Thank you for spreading your love, and I'll see you probably tomorrow. All right. Good night.